Hey folks, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. This week we're going to announce and fish with the winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Fishing Getaway Giveaway. These fish are all in our harbors.
Close to 14 there.
Are you having fun?
I'm having a blast.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Yes, folks, we're in beautiful Ashland, Wisconsin, and I've got Mike Every from Fleet Farm with us. And Mike, we got the winners for the John Gillespie Fishing Getaway Giveaway, and I want to thank you guys for doing this contest for the 5th straight year.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Obviously, thank you for being a part of it. We love to give back to our customers. This is a great, neat experience that they get to, go out fishing with John Gillespie.
How many entries did we have?
Over 10,000.
Over 10,000 people entered, and we have the winners. And who are they, Mike?
We have Greg Moeller with us here today, and Jim Brandt won this year.
Well, come on in, Jim. Come on in now, Greg. Now, you won this contest, buddy, and I know you entered online, but who did you bring as your special guest?
My father-in-law, Jim Brandt.
Okay, so that's a good move. Your wife's going to be happy that you invited him too, right? And, go ahead.
She sure will be.
Yeah, and we got 2nd and 3rd prize winners too.
Okay.
All right, I got my buddy Jeff Kolozinski with me from Humminbird Minn, Kota. I want to thank you guys for taking part in this event every year.
It's great, we get a chance to be with people on the water and you give them great gear, and we even have a new winner.
Well, this is 2nd place, and out of 10,000 entries, who's the winner of the Trova?
It is Mark Grillo of St. Paul, Minnesota.
Yeah.
And after 90 years of trolling motor innovations, he's won the best-selling and the favorite motor of all time, a Minn Kota Trova.
That is the most reliable bow mount I have ever seen.
For years you've used it.
You betcha, buddy. And our 3rd place winner in the John Gillespie Fishing Getaway Giveaway is Carrie Murphy from Waterford, Wisconsin. Carrie wins a $500 Fleet Farm gift card. Yes, folks, and for the 5th straight year, Josh Teigen is our professional guide for the John Gillespie Fishing Getaway Giveaway. Josh, thank you for your time. This is always a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a blast. Meet new people and go out and catch a bunch of fish.
Got to talk about the River Rock Inn. Our friend over there, Scott, gives us rooms at the motel, and the motel is gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh, beautiful. Great rooms. The nicest rooms you'll see in Ashland.
And I want to also mention that Scott has houses for rent, too, for folks. Sleep up to 8. And aren't those beautiful homes?
Beautiful. One of them's right on Lake Superior, right on Chequamegon Bay here. Great. Only a block from the landing.
All right. Well, we're going to get out there. And what are we fishing for today?
We're going to fish for a mix of bass, walleyes, and pike.
Yeah, we'll have fun, buddy. And folks, we'll show you what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this. Folks, Amsoil makes a premium product for all of our vehicles, and I've been using QuickShot in my boat for years, and that keeps that motor running great. But PI is important for your truck, huh?
Yeah, gasoline vehicles, and what it does, John, is it basically cleans the whole engine system. Any deposits on valves, injectors, combustion chamber. You get more power because of that. You get better mileage too, like 6 to 7% better mileage. And also, you only have to put it in about every 4,000 miles.
Amsoil is great, isn't it?
It's awesome.
You use it for everything. Look for Amsoil products at amsoil.com.
Epic only gives you one shot. So come armed with the Quest series. Minn Kota's toughest motors yet. Go where the fish are worth the fight. Where chaos is the cost of entry. Where the highlight reels happen. Motors that never let up, so you're never let down. The bigger the question marks, the better the quest.
Hey, welcome back, folks. Well, we got our winners out on the water right now. Greg Moeller from Appleton, Wisconsin. And Greg, how did you win?
I entered online.
How many times?
7.
7 times you entered. Well, congratulations on winning. This is going to be a fun 2 days. And Chequamegon Bay, you don't know what you're going to catch. And what do you do for a living?
So I work with wells and public safety.
Make sure the water's good.
Yep,
that's-
absolutely.
And who's our guest?
That's my father-in-law, Jim.
Hey, nice. I'm not the oldest guy in the boat. You're older than me, huh?
I got you by a couple years.
Oh, that's good. So you know the old guys catch the most fish, right?
I hope so.
And you got a great guy today, Josh Teigen.
Yep, I've been watching for many years.
Yeah, he'll catch us some fish. So Josh, we're starting out in shallow water?
Yeah, we're gonna start out anywhere from 5 to 7 feet, working sand, wood, and we'll just kind of be hopping around through most of the morning here. We're doubled up.
Hey, I'll tell you what, folks, that didn't take long. I think that's my second cast of the day, Josh. And these are smallmouth, and I don't know, is yours decent?
Yeah,
I think mine's a flipper inner here. Wow, is that
here,
fun?
I'll get the net just in case.
Okay, buddy. Yeah, let's see here.
Okay, we got one.
Well, they're not bad at all.
There we go.
No, that's the way to start the day, a double header. And again, folks, that was my second cast. And the cool thing, as we talked about, Josh, in the open, is this can be multi-species all day, right?
Yeah, we could get bass, we could get walleyes, we could get pike, but no, that's a good start. And a lot of times all these fish are swimming together too. So.
And these are small, folks.
Yeah, these are little for out here. Got one, John.
And I'll tell you what, folks, this is beautiful out here today. You know, a lot of times on Chequamegon Bay, you're going to get heavy winds and whatnot. Isn't this an awesome morning?
Oh, beautiful. No wind at all. It's easy to cast, easy to work baits. I might need the net on this one.
Okay. Oh, look at that. It's a walleye.
Nice walleye, John.
That is
big
a
walleye.
beautiful walleye, my friend, right there.
All right.
There you go.
Let's go.
That's a gorgeous fish. And look at the beautiful coloring on that.
Yeah, aren't they gorgeous?
One thing I want to talk about, folks, is this jig head. And you were telling me that this is a game changer, Josh?
It is. I mean, it's been the best jig I've ever used. It's got that flash on there, and that really trigger strikes. That's the show jig from Acme.
Okay.
Or from Kalin's.
From Kalin's, and that's just a jerk minnow.
The jerk minnow, yeah.
But yeah, you said, do you have any of these? And they're kind of hard to find. I think Fleet Farm has them, but
they do.
What are they called again?
It's the show jig.
And it's got little like mirrors or shiny deals on there.
It throws off a ton of flash, especially in the stained water. That flash really helps trigger bites.
Isn't that a beautiful walleye?
That is a dandy.
Nice. I'm just changing baits, and that
was my next cast after that walleye.
Okay, let me grab that net there for you, Josh.
Here he comes.
There we go.
Oh, that's a pig,
Josh. Oh, look at that, buddy.
That's pushing 5 pounds there.
That's pushing 5 right there.
Yep.
And that's what's so cool about this fishery here, folks. This has been a trophy fishery for about 20 years now. So you can only keep one smallmouth?
Yes, when the season's open, you can only keep one smallmouth over 22 inches. So basically, it's catch and release.
Catch and release. Yep. And that's what you get from catch and release.
And there are a lot of this size out here.
And people come from all over the country to experience this smallmouth fishing, don't they?
Yep, it's amazing.
Back-to-back casts for you.
Hey, I like it. Maybe next cast will be a pike.
Oh, old Greg Moeller's getting in on the action now. Greg, how'd that hit feel?
Awesome.
Isn't this fun, buddy? Here he comes. What do we got there?
Another nice walleye.
Another nice walleye, Greg.
All right.
Great job. Now, Greg, where do you usually fish?
Lake Winnebago and up north.
And this is pretty special here, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Beautiful country up here, and these walleyes, tell them, Josh, how good they are to taste.
Oh, yeah, they're delicious. They're really good eating. You can keep 5 per day. They got to be over 15 inches, but you can only keep 1 over 20 inches, so it's a great limit.
Yeah, that one's 17. Good job, Greg.
Thanks.
We've created a monster up front, fishing plastics. That's old Greg Moeller.
Oh, that's a nice fish. Yeah, it's a big one.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. It's a nice bass.
All right.
Oh, Greg Moeller.
Nice.
Wow,
Look at the size of that bass, Greg.
Hold that guy up.
That's a beautiful fish. Wow. Have you done a lot of fishing with plastics?
Yeah, I have.
It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
It is, totally. You don't have to worry about keeping the minnows good all day long.
Look at that. Hey, Josh, did you show him how to jig, or did he show you how to jig?
No, he's showing us up right now.
Oh, that's another gorgeous
Another nice walleye.
Nice.
Big
Way to
Greg
go.
Moeller. Hey, Greg, I think you ought to quit testing water and take up guiding. No, he's good, isn't he, Josh?
Yeah, no, he's got the touch, that's for sure. That show jig is hot.
No, that's another beautiful eater right there, Greg.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Suffolk's Advanced Monofilament. Abrasion, resistant, ultra sensitive, and smooth casting. On sale now for just $9.99. Upgrade your line and feel the difference.
You know, this is pretty fast fishing, buddy.
Actually, it might be a walleye.
Seriously?
Maybe. Yeah, it's another walleye. I'm going to flip this one. Good eater.
Yeah, that's
a good eater.
I like the old Gillespie flip in. There you go, Josh.
There we go.
Now, this is something here, you know, you and I, well, you've fished here all your life, but I think I've been fishing here 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
And I have seen more walleyes the last couple of years, seriously, than I have in the past.
No, they are making a comeback out here, which is really good to see.
And you're getting natural reproduction?
We are getting quite a bit of natural reproduction, and then they do stock quite a few out here, too. So it really is a great fishery, especially when you got the bass and pike mixed in with them.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, this guy is the hottest stick I've ever seen. Hey, Jim, what do you think of your son-in-law?
I think I'm going to take his pole away.
You might as well. No, he's doing a great job.
Yes, he is.
Hey, Greg, you're the king of the plastics, my friend.
Yeah.
We were fishing Chequamegon Bay out of Ashland, Wisconsin, a 5.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 6.5 hours from Chicago, and 3.5 hours from Minneapolis.
For muskie and pike, Seaguar threadlock is my favorite braid. It's a 16-strand hollow core, very tight weave, very round, does not dig into the spool, amazing sensitivity and feel, and you literally will grow old waiting for this stuff to fray. The longevity is amazing. It's the absolute best braid I've ever used. For more information, seaguar.com.
Feel the difference in every cast, in every bite, in every moment, in every adventure, no matter the season. When everything is on the line, every memory you make, feel the difference.
When you're meeting with a client, it's so important that you're present with them and you're listening. I've heard lawyers say your job as a trial lawyer is to read the law, understand the law, make the argument. You can't get emotionally connected with your client. I completely disagree with that. In order to tell your client's story, you want to learn what's important to them. Sit down and have a meal together. Learn about their family. Learn about their history. Learn about where they're from. You have to emotionally connect with them. It's their story. It's not ours. And the only way to do that in an effective way is to truly care, to truly connect, and listen.
All right, Joshy. And you were just said to me, oh, I don't like to see that sun coming out.
No.
But then you got bit. Here he is.
Oh, nice walleye.
That is a beautiful
let's do the old
walleye.
flipper.
Oh, Josh.
There we go.
Nice flip in there, my friend.
Yeah.
You know, and it is interesting. Different retrieves on different days. Are you pretty aggressive on your...
I have been ripping it pretty aggressive. I mean, I'm giving it a good 1 to 2 foot rip off the bottom and then letting it go back
normally
down.
we're doing about a 6-inch pop.
Yeah, you're just kind of hopping it, but...
No, that's beautiful,
And
buddy.
they're eating it good, too.
And
I mean, you can see.
What time of day is this? It's 11 in the morning,
middle of the
catching
day.
walleyes in the sun. Guess who? Josh.
He's on fire.
He is a good fisherman.
Yep.
I hope this is another walleye. Here he is.
Yes, it is.
There we go.
Whoa, perfect.
Now it's noon and we're catching walleyes, Josh.
Yep.
But
I
you
like
mentioned one thing to me earlier, how current makes a difference, and the current fluctuates here, huh?
Yep, the current, the seiche was what they call it here. The current, basically the bay fills up with water and then it flushes back out. And a lot of times when that current picks up and then right when it stops is when these fish feed. It just moves the bait fish around, which moves the fish, and it honestly turns them on and off throughout the day.
Look at Greg again, Josh. What's he got on this time? Pre-spawn smallmouth.
All right, look at that one.
Oh, that's a dandy, Greg.
Here,
hey, Greg, what's your biggest smallmouth ever, buddy?
This might be it.
Seriously? That's awesome. Now look at the width on that thing, Josh.
That is a big one. You should see too, look how he ate the show jig with the tickle tail. He just inhaled it.
Oh, that was a tickle tail?
That was a tickle tail, yep.
So that's a steady retrieve on that one?
Yep.
Boy, is that a beautiful smallmouth, Greg. That really is.
Big belly on her.
Good job. Man, Josh, I'll tell you what, Chequamegon Bay, man, and you also guide a lot of inland lakes too.
I do. We got a ton of inland lakes. You know, if it's too rough out here, the fishing for some reason slow here, we got options only a half an hour away, so it's a good area to come up and do some fishing.
Pretty special guide, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a nice one, John.
That's 2 casts in a row for you, Josh. That is a beautiful smallmouth right there, guys. Look at that one, folks.
It's a nice one.
Gorgeous.
But yeah, what I was saying, it was a couple of weeks ago, it was really warm, and these fish pushed up shallow, and they were just about to spawn, and then we got a giant cold front, and they pushed back out, but now it's finally warming up again.
Folks, it is amazing how slow you fish these Wac-O worms. And let's see, here he comes, Josh. Another beautiful smallmouth bass.
Nice.
But when you're fishing Wac-O worms in cooler water temperatures like this, folks, you really hardly move them. And you use a weightless hook, right, Josh?
Yeah, no weight on this hook, so yeah, you gotta fish it slow.
And let it hit the bottom and just a slow lift, and then let it hit the bottom again, right?
Yep, and that's what's nice about that fluorocarbon too, is it sinks. So that actually helps pull it down. I believe this is gold label, and that helps it get it down a little, into the depths it needs to be, but at a slow fall.
Right. That was right after I caught the little one with the wood.
Yeah, yeah. I threw one off the other side of the boat just to see, and.
Yeah, is this a netter?
I'll grab him. It is a netter, but I'll grab him.
Oh, that's a dandy.
Yeah,
guy.
that's probably a 4-pounder.
Yeah, that's a beautiful fish.
Yep.
And again, it's so slow, right?
Oh yeah, just actually that one hit on the drop. I had it sitting on the bottom for maybe 7-8 seconds, and all of a sudden I saw my line starting to go. So.
Now, folks come out with you. Do you have all the equipment too?
Yep, I have everything. All you gotta do is bring yourself and something to eat and drink and have some fun and catch some fish.
That's Kalin's Wac-O.
That thing's hot right now.
What happened?
That was so cool, John. I did a death pause right at the boat. I got a jerkbait on, and I just saw a big mouth come up and inhale it.
That is so cool. I'm gonna grab that net for you.
Yeah, we're gonna need the net for this one.
All right. Boy, he is giving you a battle.
I mean, that was like a muskie hit. He just came right up at the boat and clobbered it.
Okay, if you can just steer him this way a tad there.
All right,
boy, that's a beautiful pike, folks. Look at the build on this fish, folks.
Yeah, that's a nice
a
beautiful
one there. Pike. And you can keep 2 over 26 if you want.
2 over 26, yep.
And that one, actually, folks, I love northern pike. We're gonna throw this one back.
Yeah.
But this is my favorite part right here, that
right at the top meat there, yep.
But that's fun, and that thing just wrapped you, didn't it?
Oh, that was crazy. It was pretty cool. That was like a muskie. It just mouth wide open and inhaled it. I thought he was gonna break me off for sure.
Now, Greg, after a day of fishing, what do you guys from Appleton like to have?
We love our Johnsonville brats.
So do I, but I got a special treat for you, Jim, too. We not only have Johnsonville brats, we've got Johnsonville hot Italians, we got Johnsonville original brats, and we've got Johnsonville beer and brats. And Ryan, the photographer, who is a great cook, helps me out. He likes to cook them low and slow, and you don't want to break those Johnsonville juices. So low and slow for about 15-20 minutes, and they are good to go. And we like to have a variety, don't we?
You bet.
Okay, well, you want to take a bite?
Sure.
All right, let's see here. Go ahead, you guys. Well?
Good, very good.
I'll tell you what, yeah, the rest of the summer, folks, you got to try Johnsonville. They got a lot of different flavors. Oh, I love that smoke coming out of there. How good is that?
It's delicious.
Yeah, and that's why you guys wanted to win the trip.
That's right.
To have Johnsonville's.
Johnsonville's.
You betcha. Hey, folks, look for Johnsonville brats, Italians, and all their flavors at your favorite retailer today. Folks, it's time now to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2025 Fishing Contest.
This week's first winner is Chuck Wickard of Mayville, Wisconsin, caught the 17-inch crappie on Beaver Dam Lake on a jig. Donald Voss of Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, caught this 38.5-inch northern pike on Beaver Dam Lake using a Minnow. Ron Vander Zander of Menasha caught this 31-inch catfish on Beatamore using a crawler. Dennis Bartlett of Grafton, Wisconsin, caught this 26-inch largemouth bass on Crystal Lake in Florida using a Wac-O Worm. And this week's first kid winner is Kaylee Reynolds of Lime Springs, Iowa, caught her first fish ever, a 15-inch bass on a pond using a plastic crawdad. And Devin Wolfel of Potter, Wisconsin, caught this 15-inch perch on Green Bay using a tip-up. Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. This week, catch more fish with the Rapala. Rippin' wraps are 2 for $10. And all shad wraps, glass, jointed, and elite, are 15% off. Stock up now and hit the water ready.
What's the difference between a good net and a great net? Simple. It's all in the features. Fortis nets by Clam Outdoors are tough, safe on fish, easy to use, and a telescoping handle. Learn more about Fortis nets at clamoutdoors.com.
You know, folks, with my buddies using leeches and crawlers all day, I'm glad I've got the Johnson Pump washdown kit. All I can do then is spray down the boat and get all that stuff out of there. But the Johnson Pump washdown kit has another use. It's 92 degrees and humid today. Now watch. I'll take care of my buddy Tom in the back. There we go, Tommy!
Holy smokes, does that feel good?
Oh, there we go, buddy!
92 and humid.
Oh, Johnson Pump washdown kit. What do you think of that, buddy?
I love it. I need one.
Yeah.
Did he put them on pontoon boats?
They're great for pontoon boats. There you go, buddy.
Wait till my wife sees that one. I'm going to get her too.
Yes, sir, Tommy. That is refreshing, buddy. I am going to get you a Johnson Pump washdown kit.
Well, Greg, it's day 2 of our fishing adventure. You got to tell the folks, yesterday afternoon was what?
Very slow.
Very, very slow. So we got to finish the show today. And you were hot on the walleyes yesterday. Do you think you can make that happen?
I'm going to make a try.
Yeah, we need about 7 or 8 more walleyes to finish the show.
Okay, sounds great.
And it's on you.
All right.
Well, that sure didn't take us long today, did it, Josh?
No, not a good.
And that's going to be a smallmouth bass to start our day there?
Yeah, it looks like it. The walleyes can always be kind of hit and miss out here, but the smallies are always biting, which is nice.
Yeah, that's a nice fish. And again, you're telling me that jig is a game changer.
It really is. And this stained water, I mean, it throws off so much flash. I mean, you should see it underwater. I mean, the flash it throws off is unbelievable, and I do think that triggers more bites. John, you got something big on.
I don't know what this is, Josh, but it's big, buddy.
I think it's a giant walleye.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's...
I think, unless it's a pike. Oh, it's a nice pike.
Oh,
nice
it's a
pike.
nice pike. There we go, Josho.
All right,
that
nice
is
one.
a beautiful fish. And you know, we talked about it yesterday, folks, about the variety of fishing here. And that's a 36-inch pike, isn't it, Joshy?
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. He's got one heck of a build on there, too.
Look at the build on there. And again, that's on that jerk minnow.
Yep.
And they're underappreciated up here. You know, over the years, you and I have caught some really big ones. And we're actually trying for the walleyes and smallmouth right now.
Yeah, it really is good out here. Just think how many people drive by going to Canada every day here, where you got so many nice quality fish out here.
I know, and look at the build on that. That's the one thing that Pete likes to talk about. When you see those big backs in that build, that's when you want to release.
Oh, 100%. This is going to grow up to be a 20-pound, 40-inch fish in a few years.
Hey, look at that. Today, Jim is the hot stick. What do we got here? Maybe a pike? Let's see what it is. Oh, yeah, that's a nice pike. There you go, Jim.
Nice one. Way to go, Jim.
Hey, again, hey, Jim, how fun was that, man?
That was good. That was a good one. Good fight.
And what was that on?
That was on the Tickle Tail with the swim bait Kalin's jig head.
Yeah, again, that jig head's hot, but hold that let Jim hold that fish up. That's a beauty, Jim.
That's a dandy.
You like pike?
Yep.
I do too, but they got to be 26.
Yeah, they got to be 26 out here and keep 2 per day.
2 per day.
Yep.
Hey, Jim, great. Anybody you got to say hi to, my friend?
Yeah, my wife Peggy.
Hey, hi, Peggy. Hey, look at this. Look at this. What do we got there, Greg? Oh, here he comes,
Ooh,
Greg.
that's a nice one.
Ooh, what do we got there, Josh?
Oh,
look
really
at
nice
that.
pike. Real nice pike.
That is a gorgeous pike. What do you think, Greg?
He's really fighting.
Yeah, he is. Oh, he's hooked perfectly, Josh, right in the corner of the mouth.
Close.
And
We're
we
close.
are going to score.
All
Yeah.
right. We got him.
Hey, Greg, nice
Way to go,
job,
Greg.
buddy.
Thanks, John.
When you first hooked that, you said something small, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was something small. He didn't really fight, but then he didn't want to come in the boat.
Boy, is that a beautiful fish.
Yeah, that's a
Look
nice
at
one.
that.
Got him with that show
Wisconsin,
jig
that's
right in the corner.
Yeah. And Josh, that's not uncommon, is it, my friend?
No, it's really not. There's a lot of nice pike out here, and that's another dandy.
Hey, Greg, fun fight, buddy?
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, he took some line on you.
He sure did.
Hey there, Jim. We got a minnow hanging out of the back of the boat. Boy, he was fast to get on that, wasn't he, Josh?
Yeah, he was. He's got something good on here.
Let's see what we got. Come on, Jim. It's a half-hour show. Can't you get him in?
He's coming now.
All right, let's see what we got.
Oh yeah, real nice pike.
Another dandy pikaroo there.
Into the net.
Hey, Jim, you are the man of the hour there.
Way to go. That's a really good one.
What do you think, Jim?
That's a dandy.
That is a dandy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they are fun and so undervalued here in Chequamegon Bay. Everybody's up here for the bass and the walleyes. And you don't find pike fishing in the state of Wisconsin, you know, other than the Great Lakes, right, Josh, that are consistent?
No, and there are a lot of nice fish out here in that, 33 to 40 inch class range.
What do you think of the build on that fish, Jim?
Yeah, a nice build on him.
He's a fatty, isn't he? Pat his tummy there. Yeah, I mean, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
big tummy on him.
Good. Hey, Jim, big smile, buddy.
All right.
Peggy's going to be proud of you.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Hey, nice hook set there. Boy, the minnow's working now. You know that, Josh?
Yep, it's getting better. That's for sure.
Feel any size at all, Greg?
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
You don't know, they could be coming at you, too.
Yeah, he's getting bigger.
Oh, yeah.
there you go.
He's taking line out like
there
crazy.
We go. Northern Pike City, Josh.
Drag screamers.
Yeah, it is. Oh, my gosh, look at the size of that Northern Pike.
Another nice one.
Hey,
man.
Greg. Well,
that was awesome.
Wasn't that cool?
Mm-hmm. Got him right in the corner of the mouth.
That
That was
is
perfect.
a big pike right there. Hey, Greg, I don't know many places in Wisconsin where you catch pike like this, do you?
No, me either.
And that is a dandy. And Josh, explain the build on that fish.
Yeah, that's a great build.
Isn't that?
Yep.
You got the small head and the big body, Greg. That's a chance of a healthy fishery.
Yeah, that's a dandy fish right there. Big belly on them. They're out here feeding on little perch, John.
Oh, okay. Hey, Greg, I'm glad you won this trip.
Me too.
It's been a lot of fun. That's a beaut. Josh Teigen guides Chequamegon Bay on a year-round basis. For more information, give Josh a call. That phone number is 715-813-0575. 813-0575.
Get ready for the ride of your life. Right now, we have amazing deals that you can't miss. From rugged trails to family fun, the Yamaha Wolverine is built for it all. And with our exclusive financing and customer cash options, your dream ride is closer than ever. Experience the ultimate blend of performance and versatility. Don't wait. These deals won't last long. Visit your local Yamaha dealer today and start your new adventure.
And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish at. We'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.